Oh man, do I have a great one for you guys today. So I I'm not gonna show the boxes yet. I went to my favorite place, AliExpress, to get myself some bootleg Pokemon cards. And what did I come across? Another booster box of 151. This is actually a different booster box than the product I have on my homepage for my channel, where I opened another fake booster box of 151 up as well. Uh, Let me show you how this one came. So first off, here's a booster pack from it. You can tell I unfortunately don't have a real pack of 151 with me at the moment, but to the untrained eye, somebody would not be able to tell the difference here. And I have to actually be real. I give them a lot of credit because they did a much better job this time replicating a fake pack, a real pack on for their bootleg cards than they did the last time. But now let me show you my booster box that showed up, and here it is. Yes, I am not kidding. This was advertised as a 36-pack booster box, of which they only sent me. First off, this is what they sent it in. There's quite literally no booster box in here. They just sent the packs loose. I'm not going to show the other side because it's got my address on it. And then this is my 36 packs. It's not 36 packs. It's only about half of a booster box. So it was a scam. And well, I mean, it was a scam to begin with. They're fake cards, but the scam just keeps on scamming. So not only did we get about half a booster box, we didn't even get it in an official fake box, which is hilarious to me. So let's keep going here. This cost me about $7, maybe $6 or $7, nothing crazy. We're going to go through these fake 151 packs and see what we can get today. And see, just to see, because the last time we did fake 151 packs, we had some interesting results. So this is a new wave of them. So here is pack number 1. We're going to kick off with Nidoran, Poliwrath, Caterpie. Okay, hold on a sec. They actually, at least the bootlegs here, have the cards from 151. A non-holographic Beedrill. Ooh, that's a good giveaway right there. Ekans, Venomoth, Gengar, which is also a non-holographic, Hitmonchan, and then Screamtail EX, which isn't even from the same set. We are off to a great start. Let me see how many we've got here total, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We had 18 packs, so half a box. Also, please hit the like and subscribe button. That helps me out a ton. Let's get into the other 17 packs of this complete garbage. All right, so we're going to open up another pack. The backs of these. Ooh, let me show you the backs of these. The backs of these have the typical bootleg look. Incredibly washed out colors, oversaturated, and they look actually nothing like real Pokemon cards. It is really crazy that even all these years later, bootleggers cannot get it right. So we have got Psyduck, Rattata, we've got Golbat. Oops, sorry about that. It was a Ghastly behind that. We got Mewtwo, which is normally a holo, Vulpix, Machoke, Magmar, and Orthworm EX, which is not even part of 151, which just goes to show you how lazy these bootleggers are. Ooh, you got to see the backs of these ones. They're looking bad. All right, we have got Energy Sticker, Pinsir, Hitmonlee, Persian, Executor, Mach, Giovanni, Venomoth, Shelder, and a Pity EX. I can never pronounce the name of this one. Very, very competitively viable card. And that is a full art. And for those of you that might not know, I am going to show this right here. There is, first off, a very odd hollow pattern on this, combined with no texturing. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. I'm trying to keep this video a little bit shorter than normal. All right, we got Staryu, Bellsprout. Ooh, knocked over some shit on the table. Rapidash, Gyarados, Aerodactyl, which is a holo, Dratini, Vulpix, and oh, would you look at that? We got a Teal Mask Ogerpon SIR. Insane stuff. Also, another problem too is that these also have the hit showing in the back. So as soon as I open the pack, it's spoiled for me, but not for you. We're seeing a lot of repeats. Up there's Articuno. That's not. Kabutops, Giovanni again, Mewtwo, and finally up Okidogi EX. Full art, once again, lacking texture and having that incredibly washed out look. Now, let's see what else we can get here. I just want to see what we're going to get. Gengar, sticker sheet, pincer. I might start skipping the commons and going right. Moltres, which should be a holo. Once again, very easily identifiable things. And then a Golden Stadium card, Area 0 Underdepths, which is not even part of 151. All right, I actually got an idea here. I am going to create a mega pack. I'm going to open 5 of these in a row. I'm going to just kick the hits to the back. All right. Because again, I don't want this video to be overbearingly long to just explain the same thing over and over again. I have another video up on my channel that compares fake 151 to real 151. And let me just sort these. You know what? I'm actually going to be very real here. All the commons and uncommons you see in here, they're quite literally all duplicates of the ones you have already seen. The non-holos that are supposed to be holo, like Mewtwo and Kabutops. We've got a Gyarados in here. And here are our 5 hits from these packs. We have got a Dragapult EX Terra-type, a Kingdra EX, very interesting, a Terrapagos EX with the gold one. Wow, tripping on my words here. Ursaluna, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and a Venusaur. Which, interestingly enough, I might be misremembering this. I don't think this is the Venusaur from 151 either, which is crazy. So they can't even put the right cards in the bootleg pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 more packs. I'm going to crack them all and do what I just did here again. And I'm going to put the hits in the back. So let me put everything together here. I know this is a little bit of a bore, and I apologize. I think it's very interesting how they didn't just simply port over the 151 cards. They instead, I guess, decided to spice it up by adding in a ton of other sets, because as I'm even making this out here, remember, like I said, I get to see the hit because it's facing before I even finish opening the packs. They decided to include pretty much every set but 151 as the ultra rares, which is crazy because, you know, I would think, you know, when you're bootlegging a set, especially one as popular as 151, you would imagine you'd want those SIRs to be all over the set, because you want people to come in for that. So I'm gonna bring up a little fat stack here, and let's take a look at what we got here. We got Growlithe, Jolteon, Leftovers, Clefairy, Golduck, the Trio, Rapidash. These are all 151 cards. We've got a bunch of these, Tentacruel. And I get it. They got these down fine, minus the obvious. So here, I'm actually going to be very real here. The cards themselves on the front look really real. This does not have any major imperfections, minus the back, obviously. Like maybe a few little off. The font is a little bit off. That's that is a pretty big giveaway to anyone who plays regularly, but to a regular, like a casual collector, for instance, is not going to realize something like that. So that's something you have to look out for, which is basically you have to look out for the font being off. Sometimes things won't be centered perfectly, but that happens with real cards as well. But fakes oftentimes don't care. Also, another thing to look out for is seating. Oh, I see this time we ended up getting a full art trainer without any hollow to it. That's really funny. I didn't expect that. Um, so yes, I guess there are ultra rares from 151. Is she's from 151? Correct? I'm not tweaking right? No, she definitely is. Let's see if we got anything else in there. I'm not gonna really read off names. Let's just speed through these till we get to the last 7 cards. What do we got here? Oh, come on. It's just the same, like, 5 cards repeated over and over again. There we go. We're finally getting something different. Yeah, yeah, like I was saying, that's another big thing with bootleggers. They love to seed very similar cards together. Let me just go through these just to make sure there's not. No, that Daisy's Help was quite literally the only bootleg full art in the entire thing. So let's get to our hits for those 7 packs. Our hits. We've got Terratype Lapras, the SIR Greninja, you know, because that came in 151. Monkey Dory's SIR, Terrapagos' SIR, Sinistity, right? That's how you say it? Sinist Cha. I can't pronounce this shit. I'm sorry. And then we have got, what is that? The salt guy, the Garganol, cool, and then Fezzy again. Wow, this is absolutely terrible. I have never seen anything this crazy before. They again, and also here's actually something I want to point out too. I guess because of the type of card stock they had to use, this is a regular bootleg. You can tell it's very, very washed out with blue. This is one of the hits. The back for this has almost a purplish tint. I'm trying to catch it on the camera, but it has a much darker blue tint and almost like a purplish tint to it. And wow, they did such a bad job with these bootlegs, and it shows. It really, really shows. And here's the thing. I wouldn't even donate these to somebody just to get rid of them. These are all getting tossed as soon as I'm done. But yeah, that's about it. It is crazy to me that bootleggers are still getting away with this to this day. It's just something else, you know, ridiculous. And what makes it even funnier is they didn't even attempt with this one. They didn't even attempt to get it right. They quite literally threw whatever ultra rares they found on and can scan online. They probably just typed in popular Pokemon cards or something and hope for the best. Okay, done. I always get worried I'm not recording. I'm going to end the video here. There's not much else we can take a look at here. Here is my half booster box of fake Pokemon 151. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was a little educational. Just don't buy Pokemon cards from apps like AliExpress or Wish or Temu or anything. Honestly, don't buy them at the flea market either, unless it's like an actual store doing it, because a lot of people at flea markets try to pass this garbage off as real as well. And it's despicable and really some like real loser stuff. And I don't want to see anybody get scammed. So with that, I hope you had fun watching me open this nice big group of fake garbage. I'm going to go wash my hands because I feel icky just touching this stuff. That's really about it. If you could leave a comment down below what's your opinion on what you just watched. Have you ever bought fake cards? Have you ever been tricked into buying fake cards? Or anyone you know? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for checking me out today.